Whoa, dude, look at that cloud. Is that even natural? It looks like a giant flying saucer. Someone call Mulder and Scully. Has this been modified by technology? Nature damage. Oh my god. That's a lot of snow. Schools canceled? Count me in. Seriously, they closed ALL schools and workplaces? Impressive, a helicopter lifting a passenger plane. Like a boss, the power of aviation technology. Mind-blowing. Did you just see that? Nature judge, holy crap. That rain. The floods are the result of climate changes. Governments and humanitarian organizations should invest in climate change adaptation, including building more resilient communities.
Should invest in climate change adaptation, including...
Oh man, that house is floating away. This is insane. Is this real or fake? Avalanche on Mount Washington. Whoa. That guy's got some serious skills or crazy luck. That's some Matrix level dodging. Even Neo would be impressed. What are the odds?
Along with the impact of a skier. How lucky for this guy.
Nature damage, another one. That pier just disappeared into the ocean. 3 people went down with it, but everyone's okay. Did we just witness a miracle?
And fell into the ocean, taking 3 people with it. 2 people were rescued by lifeguards, and a 3rd swam to safety. No one was seriously injured, Mayor Fred Keeley said.
More floods. This time it's cars. They're like bath toys in a giant tub. The aftermath is just as daunting as the disaster itself.
The affected communities received significant support from the government, civil society organizations, and the private sector. It also caused extensive damage to the city's infrastructure, including schools, hospitals, and other public buildings. The aftermath of the flood was just as daunting as the disaster itself. Survivors
Looks like a scene from a disaster movie. So many people affected. That's so scary.
With a video of waves pounding a boardwalk in Capitola. Some Northern California state parks are closed or have brought in more lifeguards to respond to the rough surf. This storm is another example of how, despite our best predictions, talking with our weather experts...
More flooding, people walking through the floodwaters. Man, that's gotta be rough.
The disaster also caused several casualties, with many people reported missing or injured. Rescue teams and volunteers...
Floods cause a lot of damage. The impact on residents, government, and humanitarian assistance was significant. Lessons should be learned for the future. Oh, look at that heart in the sky. Romantic. Giant propellers roaring across the sky. That's a seriously strong wind. A bear at the door. Oh my god, that's one way to get uninvited. A colony of stink bugs in Melbourne. What the heck? That's a lot of bugs.
A colony of stink bugs appeared, making the space strange and somewhat scary. A rare sight, but definitely not for the faint of heart.
Driving in that weather is crazy. Stay safe, everyone.
It's very difficult and dangerous. Hope everyone can find a safe shelter and quickly return home safely.
More snow. The city's working 24/7 to clear the roads.
Crews and equipment will work 24 hours a day until Phase 1 roads are clear.
Lake effect snow. This woman is a
3
trooper.
inches per hour Thursday, according to the NWS in Buffalo. Orchard freezing later this week. Most lake effect snow in the Northeast is expected to taper off Friday morning except for areas downwind of Lake Ontario, where an additional 6 to 12 inches can be expected through the day Friday. according to the National Weather Service. The NWS office in Buffalo said Friday morning that lake effect snow was continuing, especially east of Lake Ontario.
Still snowing like crazy. Looks like GTA out there.
Parking can resume on roads as soon as clearing is completed, and as long
A
as
huge
parking
flock
is
of
allowed.
birds. Seriously, it's like something out of Alfred Hitchcock. A house on wheels, unbelievable.
Oh no! This house can actually move. It's
Wildfire, that's a huge fire. This drought is causing serious consequences.
Drought has caused many serious consequences. Typically, this force
Tornado,
Has been
that's
encouraging, with
terrifying.
many opening their homes to those displaced by the tornado. Local businesses also
Bridge
rallied to
collapsing,
help.
holy crap,
destroyed
that was
in 15
fast.
seconds. The collapse was the result of land continuously eroding as the river level
More
rose
wind
above
and
the
rain,
distribution
this
of
cyclone is no joke.
To support assistance efforts. The cyclone also has a big impact on the country's agricultural sector, with strong winds and heavy rain destroy many plants.
Another bridge is being swept away by the current.
Agriculture
Wow.
Because of its food supply, and the government has expressed worry that this can cause food shortages in the emergency and mobilized all available resources to aid the affected.
More
communities.
widespread damage, that's just
The
sad.
disaster caused widespread damage to infrastructure and property, with roads, bridges, and buildings being swept away by
Volcanic eruption. Godzilla sneezing fire. Hill, that looks painful. Sinkhole, that boat is
Handle the
really
situation
close.
calmly.
More birds, this is epic.
The reason is unknown, but suddenly a huge flock of migratory birds appeared in the sky, covering the vast space and creating
More
a very
snow, it's a blizzard.
Residents across Midwestern Ontario are being encouraged to stay home.
Earthquake,
as the
that crane's falling.
6.7 magnitude earthquake caused serious consequences, causing a crane on top of a high-rise construction project.
Flooding in Sumatra, houses are underwater.
The floodwaters reached a height of up to 4 meters in some areas, and it affected several villages and sub-districts in the Regency. The local government declared a
Flooding
state
in
of
Ireland, a stadium is underwater.
impossible to see a familiar
This is
face
unbelievable.
in such a scene.
Wind turbine on fire, stay away from wind
Always
turbines.
be alert and follow safety measures when near areas where wind turbines are operating. Wind energy brings many benefits, but safety is still the most important thing.
More snow, roads are closed.
shelter,
This is insane.
and flood protection, according to a provincial news release. It's going to be a game changer for emergency management in Ontario. Park on residential streets which are not bus routes.
Snow removal crew in action.
Vehicles parked on hills along arterial roads, collector roads, and bus routes in the downtown area may be ticketed after 7 a.m. on December 19th. We have experienced blowing and drifting of snow with significant accumulation in locations throughout Edmonton.
Flooding in North
As a
Carolina,
Filled with
houses are damaged. That's a disaster.
With only desolation, like vestiges of a time gone by.
Dolphin glowing blue. What? More boats damaged by high surf, man.
Responders were called to Sunset State Beach, a state park, around 11:30 a.m. Monday. The man was pronounced dead at a hospital. Other details
More
were
heavy
not
snow.
expressed at the highest elevations. The heaviest snow may come on Saturday, mid-morning. into
More
the
rain
afternoon.
and wind, power outages.
PG&E said that its crews were working to repair the damage, and that power had been restored. to
Building
more than
damaged by the
95%
waves,
due to
the Coast
conditions.
Guard will conduct a recovery effort when the conditions improve.
Launching a recovery search once conditions improve in the
Cat falling down the stairs, hilarious. Camels on the highway. What? That's a traffic jam I don't want to be in. More snow. City pulling plows from rural roads.
announced it's pulling all plows from rural roads due to the conditions.
A cloud or avalanche. Oh my god, this is epic.
Making me wonder if it was an avalanche or floating cloud.
Windshield smashed by hail. Ouch. More snow. Ontario Corp deployed to conduct wellness checks on Gravenhurst residents.
Gravenhurst residents provide food hampers and support a municipal warming center for the town, Ford said.
More boats damaged.
Marina police said people in the area tried to help, but extremely large waves and strong currents.
Sewer pipe exploding.
If it
What
looks
the
like a
heck?
giant sewer pipe, it's probably part of a sewer system or special construction. Anyway, safety is always the most important in any
Snow again.
situation.
Parking ban in
Coming into
effect.
on Thursday, December 19th at 7 a.m. and is expected to last 3 to 5 days, depending on how fast crews are able to clear roads.
Emergency crews stabilizing a semi-truck in the snow.
Emergency crews from the Truckee Fire Protection District and CAL FIRE's Nevada Ubal Placer unit stabilized the semi-truck so it didn't slide into the highway lanes.
Tornado, dude, that's a huge tornado. Tornado damage. This is insane.
Larger storm system that brought strong winds, heavy rain, and hail across the southern United
More
States.
snow. Highway 19
And
closed.
Highway 19 between Kincardine and Walkerton are also closed due to poor conditions.
Cars buried in snow.
While the Tahoe area, at lake level, could see 1 to 2 inches.
Cooking with fire. That's a Shaolin soccer move. Volcanic ash and a smoldering tree. This is unbelievable.
Hundreds of earthquakes were
Man slipping on ice. This is hilarious. Always be careful in winter.
Slippery roads in winter can be dangerous, so slow down and keep everyone around you safe.
More snow. Plumas County is going to get a little first.
Plumas County is going to get a little bit first.
Flooding car in the water.
Plans in place to minimize the impact on local communities. In some
More birds. This is insane. Tornado damage. Trees are down. That's a disaster.
the hardest hit areas were north of the city where the tornado landed and continued its devastating path for miles. Damage was particularly severe in Preston Hollow and Victor.
Helicopter landing near a fisherman. What of you? Cyclone Harold.
These efforts are critical to ensure that those affected by the storm can receive the support.
Strong winds and heavy rain. Be careful.
Strong winds and heavy rain can be dangerous, so avoid going out unless necessary. Close windows and doors.
More tornado damage.
Mayor also thanked the rescue workers and volunteers who worked tirelessly after the tornado, saying their efforts saved countless lives and helped to mitigate the damage caused by
People
the
dancing in the mountains. What a vibe. Heavy snow in Buffalo. Traffic is snarled.
I-90. Traffic was snarled as heavy snow 6 inches an hour wind gusts.
Bridge collapse. That was close.
November 12th. How lucky was she in such a dangerous situation?
Flooding, that bridge is gone. Storm hitting a boat, that looks scary. Building collapse, holy crap. Cyclone, strong winds.
Storm is sweeping across St. Thomas Island like a natural.
Tornado warning, debris flying everywhere.
2011. It's certainly unusual.
Flooding, scooter underwater. Landslide, cars damaged. Choose a safe parking spot.
Always choose a safe parking spot with safety first.
Pallets falling off a truck. This is epic. More heavy rain. This is insane.
Priority is to provide emergency assistance, including food, water, residents, and medical supplies to those affected by the cyclone. The international community must also work together.
Highway closed due to poor
Highway
conditions.
50 on Thursday afternoon because of a head-on collision. Caltrans
Volcanic
has-
eruption. That's hot.
Powerful swirling air flows into the sky, while lava glows red, brilliant, but also destructive.
Tornado, rush our traffic.
In its path. The tornado made landfall in the evening just as rush hour traffic started to pick up.
More wave damage.
Santa Cruz coastline and was being pounded by waves. Meanwhile, a man died Monday after a large
Breaking ice, that's a sight to see.
Are you looking forward to winter coming?
People rescued from high surf.
rescued were taken to an area hospital, officials said, while the other was evaluated and released at the scene.
More flooding, cars underwater.
Trees and even buildings. The force of the water was so strong that weak structures were completely destroyed. Floods also caused landslides, adding to the devastation.
Glacier calving, this is breathtaking.
Breaking ice in a spectacular display of nature, where huge blocks of falling ice create a memorable moment.
Locusts invading Madagascar. No way. Wildfire, helicopter dropping water. Tornado in Nebraska.
A funnel cloud suddenly appeared and briefly descended near Kimball, Nebraska. Did you see that strange scene? It's incredible that nature can create such unexpected forms.
Flooding in Brazil.
Rescue teams and supplies to the affected areas. Humanitarian organizations also joined the relief
More flooding. This is unbelievable.
and medical assistance to affected residents. Responses by governments and humanitarian agencies have mitigated the impact of the floods on residents. One of the most important lessons learned from floods is the
More boats damaged by high surf.
Meanwhile, in Marina State Beach, about 30 minutes south of Sunset State Beach, a man went missing around noon after being pulled into the water by a high surf.
More flooding. Houses are underwater.
2023, Laha, a regency located in South Sumatra, experienced a catastrophic flood disaster. The flood was caused by a band of heavy rain that lasted for several days, which led to the overflowing
Wildfire. Plane dropping fire retardant. That's intense.
Nature, where every moment is precious.
Supercell. That's a massive supercell.
Do you know what phenomenon this is? Please share your thoughts in the comments section.
Cyclone, more wind and rain. Dust Devil.
And Cyclone Harold in 2020, which left several people dead and thousands displaced. These events have highlighted the need for improved disaster preparedness and response in the country.
Flooding in Port Vila, buildings destroyed.
Support each other. Hopefully, the future will help us minimize damage.
More flooding. This is unbelievable.
Capital, Port Vila, was hit particularly hard, with many buildings destroyed or damaged and trees uprooted. The vent
Drones captured a breathtaking scene. Bright red lava gushing out.
Flooding in Marina State Beach.
I am very concerned that we will lose additional portions of our municipal wharf, Keeley told reporters.
More flooding in North Carolina. Flooding. This is a mess.
in the affected areas. In addition, recovery of contaminated water sources takes time, so the risk of waterborne disease.
More flooding in Sumatra. Houses floating away.
Society organizations, the private sector, and affected communities. This collaboration was essential in ensuring that relief efforts were coordinated and targeted at the most vulnerable.
More flooding. This is unbelievable.
Disaster in Lahore, South Sumatra, was a catastrophic event that caused significant damage to infrastructure, property, and livelihoods, and led to the loss of many lives.
Umbrella busted. This is hilarious.
Careful.
More flooding.
The cause of the floods and the response of the authorities. Heavy rains have turned out to be due to climate change.
Tornado in Dallas. This is insane.
Dallas residents. The economic burden alone is estimated at hundreds of millions of dollars, as many families and businesses struggle to rebuild and recover from devastation. Tornadoes also
Bridge collapse. Another one. Lucky escape for the reporter. Heavy snow.
Big
Cars
push
buried.
heavy Snow. It lightened up, and then there were heavier things that came in behind it, said Fulton.
Walking with a dog in the forest. This is relaxing. People rescued by a tractor. What a save.
It started with heavy rain lasting several hours, flooding rivers in the area.
Power lines on fire.
Traffic over
That's
Johnson
dangerous.
Street was
Stay
slowing
indoors.
some roads. At one time, Caltrans held westbound traffic because of a jackknifed semi-truck.
For safety, it is best to stay indoors during such an incident.